What about Owen? It was Tuesday, the best day of the week. It was gym day. Maximus waited eagerly with the rest of Miss Zuber's grade 2s. Today for gym, boys and girls, Miss Zuber began, we will be going outside to play a game of soccer baseball. The children cheered. What a perfect way to spend the afternoon, out on the baseball field. Maximus pondered for a moment. But Miss Zuber, he said as he raised his hand, what about Owen? Well, Miss Zuber addressed the class. How can we make sure Owen is included in our game of soccer baseball? The children were thinking. Owen was a classmate who had exceptionalities or special needs. He used a walker to get around and a communicator device where he pushed buttons to say something or to ask questions. Up until Ms. Zuber came to teach the grade 2 class, Owen spent much of his time at the school doing other things that the rest of the class didn't really know about. Most of the time, it was almost as if he wasn't really in their class. Ms. Zuber said that the children always needed to remember to include Owen because he had the right to be in the class learning just like each of them did. Maximus thought about this a lot. I know, offered Morgan. We could play in the gym like we always do so Owen can play too. That's a great idea, Morgan. But then we won't be able to enjoy the nice weather, added Miss Zuber. What if we made a baseball diamond on the pavement? Suggested Kesh. Yes, that would work, the children agreed. Outside on the pavement, they set up their game of soccer baseball and everyone in the class could play. Even Ms. Zuber joined in. The next morning, as he entered the classroom, Maximus was surprised to see the desks arranged in groups. Ms. Zuber announced to the boys and girls that this was a new seating arrangement and asked the class to please find their new seats. All of the children chattered as they looked around anxiously for their new spots. Who will be sitting beside me? They all wondered, including Maximus, as he too scanned the empty seats to find his desk. As Maximus looked from group to group, he noticed that Owen's big kidney-shaped table was over to the side of the classroom near the window. I guess it doesn't match up with the rest of the square desks, Maximus pondered. Being unsatisfied with this, he questioned his teacher. But what about Owen? Maximus asked as he pointed. His table is way over there. You're right, Maximus. Miss Zuber was thinking, how can we fix our groups so that everyone is included? What if we move the kidney table over to the middle of the groups? Then Owen will be in the middle with everyone around him, offered Abby. Good thinking, began Miss Zuber. But would Owen really be a part of a group if we did that? Guess not, said Abby. The children were thinking. I think we need to get a rectangular-shaped table for Owen so that its flat front matches with the flat front of the desks, announced Hayden. That's it, declared Miss Zuber. We shall get a rectangular table from Mr. Toll right away. And that's what they did. Mr. Toll even cut out a semicircle on one side of the table so that Owen could get in nice and close to help him balance. After lunch, the children were delighted when Miss Zuber announced they would be choosing their favorite storybook and making a presentation about it to the class. Everyone began chattering about the books they would choose. Maximus was thinking. He didn't think this was a good activity. As he raised his hand, he announced, But Miss Zuber, what about Owen? How will he read his story to the class? Miss Zuber was a little bit surprised by this question, but before she had a chance to respond, a sound came from Owen's communication device. I can use my computer to read my story for me, and I already know what story it will be. And with that, all the children turned to look at the big grin on Owen's face. He was happy to be with his classmates. It was where he belonged.